Hello everybody, and JB here, and welcome to the first episode of my how-to guide of playing Minecraft. I've already had one episode around how to play Xbox 360 online two-player, but I've decided to do a series just for the beginners to give you an idea as to how to get going in the world of Minecraft. I don't mind admitting when my son first got it. Um, I didn't think much of the game and thought it wasn't going to be all that. But after several hundred hours later playing, and I'm sure over 1,000,000 blocks laid, I can assure you it's a game well worth getting into. So first of all, so this is just a setup how-to. So we're just going to set up the game, give you a guide as to what to do as you're getting playing. So we'll go to play game, and obviously we want to create a new world. You've got the tutorials if you want to go through that, and that will obviously give you a really good guide and idea as to how to play it, but we'll go straight into creating a new world. And first things first, you've got to name your world. So let's give this world a name and go really simple. How to play. Done. Happy days. Name it whatever you want. Choice is yours. Second option you got is game mode. So you've got survival, or you have creative. Now, creative mode will give you all of the blocks available on the game, so you can build to your heart's content with every colour and Minecraft item that you can get throughout the game. If you want to see creative mode in action, then you can visit one of my other playlists. So we've got my mega build playlist, which will show you that game mode in action. But we're going to go survival, because survival is what it says in the tin. It's you and the game trying to survive and get through it. And there are some quests throughout the game and some different worlds that you can get into, and we'll explore those as we go through these how-to guides. Next part is the difficulty, so peaceful, easy, normal or hard. Now this is really down to the mobs, as they're called in the game, which is basically the baddies, which range from zombies to spiders to witches, and the elusive ender dragon, if you can get that far in the game. If you put it onto peaceful, then there'll be no mobs, there'll be no baddies to worry about. Easy, they're, as it says, easy to defeat as you go up through the levels. Now, one point to note is that on easy mode, zombies, for example, they can't break down your wooden doors on your houses that you're gonna build. But as you go through to normal and hard, they can break down those doors. So it's obviously worth bearing in mind. I think to start off with, we'll go on the easy mode just to get us going. Texture packs. Now it starts off on the classic Minecraft texture pack. This is my favourite, I've got to say. But you can purchase additional texture packs through the Xbox store, Minecraft store, if you so wish. And they add their new ones all the time, and skin packs, etc. There you go, from some of the favourite games, Halo, Mass Effect. There's a Star Wars skin pack now as well. So lots to get involved in. You have the option to select a online game, or if you take that off, it's an offline game. So obviously, if you want your kids to, if you want to limit their ability to play online, you can do that. But we'll leave it online because you have to actually invite people into your game really anyway, or they're already one of your friends to be able to join. You've got more options as well, so seed for the world generator, so you can get seeds off the internet, and you could go into a particular type of world if you wanted to. We're going to leave that blank for the sake of this. We'll just let it randomly generate us a world, and then the world size: large, medium, small or classic. So classic refers to the old Xbox 360 size, really, which is what your map is. If you go up to the large, then if you do have a map in the game, when we get to that point, when you go off the map, you can't see where you are. So again, I think we'll stick with classic. That's probably the best bit here. Generate structures, as it says there on the right hand side. So that will generate villages and strongholds if you leave it ticked, and that's always fun because it's handy to come across those things, because there'll be chests with some items in there. Bonus chests, they're always handy, so we'll stick one of those in because it might give you a bit of food, might give you some tools to get you going straight away. Super flat, this is my preference when I'm doing creative mode, because it gives you more flexibility and versatility on what you want to build, but certainly for a survival mode I would leave that unticked, because it is what it says. If you tick the super flat world, then it will be completely flat. Disable also save. This is something which is on the Xbox One, not on the Xbox 360, but it will automatically save as it goes through the game. And also, if you die in the game, then it will not give you the option to exit without saving. So I prefer that function off, as it is defaulted to. Makes it more of a challenge throughout the game. Trust players again, so you give them, if that's ticked on, it gives everyone the ability to build if they join your game. Unless if you take it off, then you have to actually give them that trust to be able to build. And again, from a creative point of view, if you spent hours building a structure, or even in survival, and then one of your friends comes in and decides to blow something up with a block of TNT, that's quite frustrating. But you know, again, we'll trust all of our friends that are on my list. That's cool. Fire spreads is what it says, so you can tick it on or off, and then if you set a fire, it will spread to nearby blocks. If you turn it off, it won't. And TNT explodes again is what it says. So if you've got a block of TNT, if you tick it off, TNT will not destroy your world. Some additional game functions here. I won't go through every single one of them, but again, you get the gist. And you've got the description on the right hand side there. So a little bit more detail. One thing I will just mention, host privileges. So if you tick that on, then it unlocks these extra bits here. So you can see those grey blocks behind the ticks. They come to life if you tick host privileges on, and that's then to do with mob spawning and keep inventories an interesting one. So if you tick that on, if you do die in the game, then you don't lose all of your gear. With that ticked off and host privileges off. If you do die, then you lose all of that hard work and all the stuff that you've got on your character at that point. So that's the basics of setting up your world. I think we're ready to go on this how to play world. So let's create the world and let's just see where we start off. The tension is building. Oh, and here we are in a jungle world. So that's it for setting up your game. Join us in the next episode where we'll continue where we are. And first things first, we have to build a shelter. That's the priority. So catch you next time, guys. Cheers. Bye.